Rayleigh to blind. The Rayleigh to blind is a Rayleigh with a backside 180. A backside spin is defined as a spin where the rider rotates with the back of the body towards the kite first. In the Rayleigh to blind, the bar is passed after the landing. In the Rayleigh to blind, the aim is to keep the kite low and use the pop of the board to get sufficient air to do the 180 backside rotation. Go ahead with good speed. The direction must be a bit downwind. Edge hard. Throw the legs up behind you. Keep the bar close to the body. When you are halfway through the jump, let go with your backhand and throw your body into the backside 180 rotation. The landing is difficult. It is important not to catch with the edge of the board. Make sure to land a bit downwind. This will make the bar pass easy. S-bend to blind. The S-bend to blind is a natural development of the Rayleigh to blind. It is defined as an S-bend followed by a backside 180 where the bar is passed after the landing. As in all other wake-style maneuvers, the aim is to do the trick with full speed and the kite low, using only the pop of the board to take off. In the same instant as you edge hard to take off, throw your body forward by looking over your back shoulder, while throwing your legs up high behind you and continue to fully the rotation. After the full forward rotation, let go with your backhand and let your body continue to spin the last 180 degrees backside, and prepare for the landing. Make sure to land with the board pointing well downwind. After the landing, pass the bar. Landing revert or wrapped. Landing revert or wrap is opposite to landing blind, the result of an extra frontside rotation, as you can see here demonstrated. The rider takes off and rotates 360 degrees horizontally, passing the bar. After the landing, please note that the board does a full 360 in the air. If the bar is passed before the landing, the trick is called a flat 3. Back to blind. Just as the S-bend to blind, back to blind is a Rayleigh to blind base trick. Back to blind is a back roll with a backside 180. When taking off, carve hard and look over your front shoulder initiating the back roll. Keep the bar close to your body until you have done the full back roll. Then throw your body in the other direction to spin the last 180 degrees backside. The timing is essential in order to be successful with the back to blind. After the last 180 degrees rotation, pass the bar. The easiest is to pass the bar after the landing. Passing the bar before the landing is possible. Back to revert or back to wrapped. The back to revert is a back roll followed by an extra frontside 360. After landing, the rider will find his arm wrapped around him. To unwrap, he can either pass the bar over his head or to the other hand. The takeoff is the exact same as in a powered back roll. It is important to get sufficient height to be able to do the additional 360. After the back roll, it is important to keep momentum for the continued rotation. The landing is really tricky, and you must do a perfect coordination of balance and timing to succeed. The flat 3. The flat 3 is one of the most classical wake-style tricks. It is simply a 360 degrees rotation in the air including a handle pass. It can be done front side as well as back side. You can pop it on flat water, or get air from a wave kicker. Whether you do the 3 on flat water, or from a kicker, the secret is to have sufficient board speed to go downwind, making the line slack a bit. On flat water, takeoff is done by doing an ollie. Instantaneously after taking off, spin 360 degrees and pass the bar on descent. The flat 3 from a wave kicker must be done with a direction well downwind with almost no tension on the lines. The rotation and bar pass is pretty easy, but the landing is more difficult as you come down with no lift from the kite.